Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Imam bin Azli. My metric number is 294214. I'm going to present about the BMI calculator. So, this BMI calculator I built using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And this is the structure of the file for my project. So, first I will try this at first. As you can see, this is the first interface, and view history is the second interface. And all the history data will be appeared here. First, we use, for example, I input name and then height in meter and weight in kg, and then calculate BMI. It will show you the BMI is normal because the normal BMI is from 18.5 until 24.8.9 BMI. So my BMI is 23, so it is normal. So for example, I change to 70 and I put another name, refine. BMI will change to overweight, and it will also show you the kilogram that you need to lose to reach the normal BMI range. And this is the BMI, which is in range 25 until 29.9. And here you can see the history for Ayman and Irfan. And this is all the data saved for both of them. So if you reload data or if you close this app, it will still reserve the data here. And that's all for my application. And if you want to see the all the result, I will show you. For example, for underweight, this is the image for underweight, and you need to gain. For before this, you need to lose, but for underweight, you need to gain. And we also have the extremely obese, which is up from 25 above. So, for example, I put 100. It will tell you that this person is extremely obese and you need to lose to reach a normal BMI range. And this is the image for extremely obese, more than 35 BMI, and this is more than 35. And this is all the data that has been saved. And for the code, this is all the structure. All the code are inside, for example, JavaScript inside the folder JavaScript. Image, all images are inside images folder, and also CSS file are in CSS folder. And for index.html, we only have name, height, weight, and calculate BMI button to submit all this data and save that data. And view history button to view history to locate to the next page, which is the history page. And I also link this CSS file using the CSS slash index.css because CSS is the folder and this is the name of CSS file. And for JavaScript, this is the jQuery script that I take from the website, and this is the JavaScript. This is the folder. This is the JavaScript for this page, which is this. And for CSS, this is all the CSS that I use. And this is the background image that I use, which is index.pg.jpg. This is the image that I use for this background. And for JavaScript, how this script works. First, it will take all the value in this field, which is name, height, and weight from this ID, which is ID name, height, and weight. So from this ID, it will take the value and put inside this variable, and then it will calculate the BMI. And this is the formula to calculate the BMI. Weight divided by high power of 2, and to fix is how the BMI shown in 2.4. For example, Aiman 1.5, 65 overweight, and this is 2.4. This is 2.4 for BMI. But for this, weight difference is this. This is the weight difference, and 2.4 is here, and this is the formula to calculate the weight difference. And if BMI less than 18.5, it will show you this. It will set the status here with the underweight, and it will set the weight difference, which is here, weight difference kg, to reach a normal to this weight difference that has been calculated. And this is the dynamically dynamic function for updating this. So it will take the value from this status with difference to display the data to the users. And after it display, it will save the result inside this BMI history. This is the data that has been saved. User data. The data take from date, name, which is here, height, weight, BMI that has been calculated, and also status. So all this data will be saved inside the user data and will be pushed the user data to the history. And this history object will be converted into the string and saved inside the BMI history um, item in the local storage, because local storage only can save the string. So this method must be used to save this object into string. And for image, for this image, uh, this is the link.png, and this status the lowercase, which is the name of file. For example, underweight, so underweight.png, underweight is status dot two lowercase is because underweight have uh, capital U, so it will U because this is all lowercase. So the two lowercase and replace this, because extremely obese have blank field, which is extremely and obese have blank field. So it will replace if there is blank space with the underscore, like you see here, extremely underscore obese, same dot png. So this will be dynamically updated for each updated status for image. So this image src images is the folder slash file name. And for history HTML, this is the HTML. It has this h1 and the ID for history, which is this field. So this is no data, and this we will take ID history and put the data inside here. ID history inside history container. So in history container will be if no data, data length equal to 0, history data available. And if there is data, it will for each it will looping all the entry inside the local storage and take entry date, entry time, name, height, all this entry and put it here. And this will be append and will be displayed like this in the long list. So this is the long list, but has been styling by this CSS and it looks like this. So for the back button, I'm using the image. Eh, I'm using the image for back button, and this is the code for back button. This is images slash back.png. Back.png is this image, so this is the button that I use. So how it works? Basically, I'm using the button, but in image form. So this back button will be able to act as a button to move to the before page, which is index.html page. And I think that's all from me. Thank you.